Hello there, how yous doing? It's Ravie Davie here, the Fresh Prince of Drummoyne Square, and I'm joined with my partner,
Georgia.
And this is the 10 Years In podcast, and I think we're on episode 16.
It is.
Sweet 16. Georgia said to me, do you want a podcast with Curtis in Studio 23?
It's as if you planned that there.
That's just getting out of that. I just stopped myself for saying the drug-related word that usually goes with Sweet 16 MC, you know what I mean, for MC Banksy. But
So you didn't plan that, right?
2024, man, the podcast. You hear MC Banksy getting a shout out, man. Do you think you'd see that, man? Office drivers. New
And
monkey.
you didn't plan that, right? But we also didn't plan these outfits.
I think you did plan.
No, I didn't.
Georgia dressed me today, and I think she planned to make me look like her. Know what I mean? She's like, oh, I didn't realise we're matching. So then she's handing me the t-shirt that's the same colour as hers.
No,
Her
I
cardigan,
didn't.
or wee corduroy.
But it's weird because mine's even got gold buttons and you've got wee gold writing on yours, I know.
Nah, no, that's quinky dink.
To be fair, I've no saw you wearing that t-shirt in a long time.
She's probably not picked out in a while. None for you to match it with.
I just got a Sophie TikTok shop.
Did you? Aye, man. Stick a link down below, Curtis.
So yes, it's episode 16.
Aye, sweet 16.
It's been a
Sorry.
blast. Stop whistling. People in my work were commenting how good you are at whistling.
I'm good at it.
No.
There's a wee thing I do with Wednesday in the wrestling school. They go, I do this whistle, right? And then they go at me, stop whistling. I go, I can't whistle, look. See, I can't whistle. It's not something I can do, guys. They're all start going pure race.
I'm
You
so
did it
happy.
again. Know what I mean?
I'm so happy that other people find it as irritating
Well,
as
to be
me.
fair, the Waynes, there's either they either love it or they hate it, know what I mean?
Aye.
And there's the ones that kid on, they hate it, but as soon as they're like, stop that, but as soon as I do it, they're in stitches, know what I mean?
They're just loving it.
Aye, it's my wee trips.
Right, okay, so I've heard a new statistic.
I was about to whistle again, I had to stop myself.
Please stop it.
I will, right, yeah.
Compose yourself.
Right, come on.
Because we've got an hour
Chop, cheerio.
a chat in here and
Let's
you're
go, hurry up then,
starting
won't
to whistle anyway.
I'm no.
So I heard on another podcast that actually most podcasts don't make it past episode 80.
80, aye, shits and gigs, was it no?
I think it was that,
It was
yeah.
definitely.
I was scared to mention somebody else in case you gave me out of trouble
No,
for
you're
trying to
pals,
promote somebody
You're
else.
pals, not mean. They invited us to their after party, not.
So episode 80. Most podcasts don't make it past episode 80, and I thought,
Well, we're only 5 times away from it.
exactly.
Know what I mean? Is that what we've got to say? It's genuinely 16 if you times it by 5, it's 80.
No, I know that. I know that.
Did you actually? But
You honestly, you don't. It's weird that you let me control your full life, but yet when the spotlight's on you, you want to try and embarrass me.
no, I don't want to try and embarrass you. It's jokes and we're having
You know, I
friendly
can't take a
banter.
joke.
Know what I mean?
I
So I
can't
just
take
try
a
to make me
joke.
clips for the TikTok. Come on,
Yeah.
you.
So I'm definitely. I see us making it way past episode
It's
80.
just got to be a full-time job soon one day.
Hopefully.
So it's got to take you. No, I will not say that actually in case you
What?
get in trouble. I was going to say it's got to take you away for your full-time job, but you'll obviously do this and first mortgage at the same time.
Right, okay, we covered what we done at the weekend.
Aye, we done it. We did the weekend.
We were at Four Corners boxing event in the
Aye.
Normandy Hotel, and we had I was got to say we had a scream.
We had
It was
a
brilliant, though.
Fantastic time, it was great, man. Four Corners boxing owner Ross Breckenridge, is it? Brackenridge. Don't know if he's got any relations to Ross's Rachel. But they invited us down to the show on Friday. We were actually wanting to attend it anyway when Curtis was meant to be boxing it, but unfortunately Curtis got hurt. So we were going to hold off till if he eventually did get in the ring. But we got invited along and we had a great night. There was 10 fights, 8 fights.
8 fights.
8 fights, and it was great. It was a really good, entertaining night. My favourite fight of the night was Liam, who came out with his Triple H music. Very entertaining. I actually like the idea that I like it. Right, I'm no. What's the word? Like, I don't want to sound offensive or anything like that, right? But obviously, I like wrestling. I'm no. Like, I watch boxing if it's like the big fights and that, but I wouldn't say I'm a boxing savant. But I really enjoyed myself on Friday because it felt like it's guys. Obviously, the guys have trained and stuff like that, but it's no like guys that are at the elite level of boxing. It's guys that are wanting to become boxers and that, and
Yeah.
they're getting their first couple of fights. So it's like the raw no underground level, but it's like getting to see people starting out and chasing their dreams
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and like there's that more. Like, it felt like people were digging deeper because like they want to.
They just had a drive, didn't they, to do well?
Aye, they had that.
There was no like, see, I think when you see like Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua in that fight, and it's a lot of tactics and a lot of like moving about the ring and a lot of barely hitting each other. Whereas on
That's
Friday,
just people meeting in the middle, horns up, punch, 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 and eventually, I think nearly every fight had a stoppage because everybody was just gone for it, which was obviously, and nobody got hurt either. I don't think anybody get seriously injured or anything like that. So obviously that's good. If like people were fighting like that and then it was all causing them to get injured, that wouldn't be ideal. But it was very entertaining because everybody was just absolutely going for it. And as I said, every fight had a stoppage, which is when you go to boxing, that's where you want to see the KOs or the fights getting a bit meaty. So I would recommend it to anybody. Also, you get a drinks in the Normandy. So very
pay
good
for
night.
dinner and stuff as well.
You get your dinner and stuff like that as well. So check it out. I'm sure it was it 65 quid for the tickets with a dinner, and £40 for just a normal one.
Want to see the fights?
Get your mates and head on down. You don't even need to buy like a full table either. I think you can just buy your tickets and just get
sit whatever table you want.
Sit wherever. So I would really recommend it. It was really, really good.
Ross was saying that he's a firefighter and he's just started doing this year where he puts on 4 events. The guys come in, they train for 8 weeks before it. They train them up and then they all go to Normandy for one night and have their first time to be able to fight, and then it's £1,000 prize at the end of it. So I think everybody was just, the fighters were just working so hard for it, and it was good that you could see that.
I've got Big Ross's catchphrase for him.
What have you got for him?
Save lives and start fights.
So
save lives and book
4
fights.
times a year they're going to put on this event at the Normandy, and they're doing another one soon, so keep an eye out for the post about it, because it was worth it. David's favourite fighter was Liam, because straight away he comes out to Triple H's music, but Liam was doing more running than I've ran the last 2 months.
He's also very charismatic as well.
He was like a wrestler.
So if you do watch the podcast, or if Curtis wants to show you this clip, you obviously must like wrestling if you came out to Triple H's music. So if you ever want to maybe try a bit of wrestling, I'll give you a free wrestling class. Come on down to the Glasgow School of Wrestling, message me or whatever, because you were very entertaining, my man, and very charismatic, and I'd love to see you maybe try it out in the wrestling ring. David,
with the Ross had messaged the podcast page before we went, just saying that he was looking for somebody to be able to hand out the trophies. And I thought it was me that answered the message, and I thought, oh, here we go. Anywhere we go, he always gets shouted or called upon. So he gets to give out trophies to 2 girl fighters.
What a fight that was, by the way, man.
I know. At last,
was the lassie's name? The lassie that won? Elle Brookman, the boxer. Well, that's not the lassie, actually. That actually could be seen quite offensive, actually, when you actually think about it. My bad.
She will
battle me. That lassie Elle could have bet anybody that was on the show, know what I mean? Honestly,
she was amazing, wasn't she?
What a fighter, man. So, remind me of Holly Holmes.
David was invited into the ring to give out some trophies, and so I'm videoing him, and then obviously I knew something out the ordinary was going to happen. He goes up to the ring, does a full front flip.
Scott Nassim, it's an actual famous boxer, Prince Nassim. That's how he used to get into the boxing ring. He used to do that flip, so I was showing my boxing.
Him.
I know, I'm or him, that's who I am, him, they call me. So my pronouns, him.
He gives the trophies, and then he was to get a picture, and then he just turns around and does fighting stance.
That's what you do, obviously. It's a boxing. That's what you do, man. You obviously get a picture with a boxer. You go, oh.
And then he tries to show off, and they fly over the edge of the ring, which was fine, but then he fell off the edge because his trousers were too tight.
Man. Toyed like a tiger.
But you caught yourself in the end, you walked it off.
Bo was embarrassed.
Bo just gets a complete rid of it. You know,
murder, man.
It's a pure weird age that he's at now, where he used to think you were so cool, and now he's just like, go away.
I thought I escaped that, because most people I know that was Wayne's were in P7, their Wayne's were embarrassed with him. Bo wasn't embarrassed with me last year, so it's obviously high school.
Definitely.
Aye, so if your Wayne's in high school, first year especially, Govan High, whatever you've done to my Wayne, man.
And
Shocking.
then on Saturday night, we were at one of the wrestler Fawns' 21st.
21st, aye, that was actually class, man.
That was such a good party. But
Still a bit in a bad mood that I wasn't getting to partake in a game, but that's what we get for turning up late. Didn't pick the right band.
you're right. So
Game's
it
a
was.
game.
I would say Holytown, right? But David says Holytown. So what do you say? I want to know if it's
What would you say,
Holytown.
Curtis? HOL. It is spelled Holytown, but the
It's
people
not a
say
double L.
the people say that way. You call it Holytown. It's like Holytown. Aye, a bit of snow.
Well, I say the same as that. But anyway,
I've got a wee cousin called Holly, you know what I mean?
got a double L on them.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way it's called. I used to work in the place. The locals call it Holytown.
Okay.
Everybody feel that
I'm
way.
so passionate about Holytown.
I don't actually give two fucks about Holytown, but what I do, I'm very passionate about. I have been since day one. I will be since day end. Is being right, okay? And I am right in this situation.
You
The
think
people
you're
feel
right
there.
about everything, and
I don't think I'm right about everything. I know I'm right about everything, okay?
That's your opinion.
No, it's a fact.
No.
Okay. Right.
So anyway, we get to the party.
No,
and
moving on. Actually, back to the story.
we get to the party, and Lewis's mum comes up and gives a wristband, and we were on the red team.
No, we were the blue team.
Oh, we were
Wish we
blue.
were on the red team, man.
Aye, and then so gets to a point in the party where Kirsty's mum goes on the mic and she shouts over the mic, "Can all the red bands grab a chair and come up to the
And
stage?"
while this was happening, somebody came in with 21 shoe boxes. I thought we were all getting a wee fucking pair of Jordans for
I thought
attending
we
the
were
party
getting
or
a
something like
prize,
that. I
so
thought we
that
were all
was
getting presents.
wow, this is impressive.
21st, man, here we go.
So
Be back next year for the 22nd.
she then gives all the red wristbands a box,
Aye.
and they start playing Deal or No Deal, and get Lewis up, and Lewis obviously is in charge of the game, so he picks a box at the start.
No, Lewis is the contestant.
The contestant.
Kirsty's no Edmonds.
That's right, aye. And he's then gone round and picking a box every time, and it was a shame because Kirsty and Craig, his dad, had bought him all this stuff, and every time they were opening a box, he's like, I've already got it. So it was all these prizes, and he's like, some of it was just like funny
It's
stuff.
just like jumpers, t-shirts, boxers, then like funny things like jelly beans and what else was there? Like
Remember
toilet golf and stuff like that.
Remember Big Ross opened the toilet stuff, and he was like, why is there toilet stuff in there, Lewis? And they're like,
Oh, it was the milk and the blue dye.
Aye, but
It was
then
milk
also
and
as well when he said that the reason that there was toilet stuff in one of the boxes was because when he was younger he'd done a handstand on the toilet and tried to pee upside down.
And videoed it for his
Videoed
mortifying.
it, and his man dad caught him.
Look at that, man. He was quite embarrassed to tell that story, man. We just put him on blast on the internet, man. Oh, well, Lewis, man. Hopefully it gets a lot of hits, my man. We'll get you over.
So anyway, we get to the end of the game and what happened. David's whispering in my ear, I know I know what's happening here.
I know how this finishes, but I didn't. Was I right? Was I right?
You were right, but I don't think it would have fucking took Einstein to notice what was going on.
Well, you didn't turn around and go, that's what I was thinking.
Well, it's because I don't need to protest to everybody. I know everything before that actually
I didn't
happens.
protest, everybody just due.
Right, anyways.
Anyway, moving on. Right, so what happened is I was like, right, once they get all the gimmicks, all the prizes, they're going to get a phone call for the bank, and the bank was going to offer them a big present to swap with all the other stuff, and that would be his main gift. And lo and behold, what happens, the big mystery box comes out, he swaps it air, opens it up, balloon comes out, and what's he get? 4 nights in Las Vegas with his girlfriend, his fiancée, for his 21st birthday, which is a class present.
Amazing.
Fantastic for Craig and Kirsty for getting them that. Well, know what I mean? Really, really good. A lot of people in the crowd were jaws on the flare, know what I mean? Because it's a great present to get. And
it was so funny because the balloon said Vegas on it, and then it had a wee card at like the bottom, and he's like Rebecca, his fiance, was trying to look at it, and she's just obviously clicked it. It said Lewis and Rebecca, and she went, I'm gonna know. Because she was obviously like, blown away. She didn't know. It was so nice.
That was
such a
really
good party.
nice. One of the boys that comes to the wrestling round or the Piper Paul was sitting next to George all night nibbling a lead off, and George goes like, "Did you like that game?" And he goes like, "No, not really. Didn't win any prizes."
He's like, I won't be playing that in my 21st in a couple of weeks. But it was brilliant. So happy birthday, Lewis.
Really good, but I was thinking that the blue bands would also go to participate in the game, know what I mean? But there's always next year, hopefully.
I was like, so why did we get the blue wristbands? And they said it was just to make sure that the right number of people came up to the middle of the flare with the
for
red
the red
bands
ones,
on.
aye. So it was basically they had 21 red wristbands and then everybody else gets a blue one.
Yeah.
Basically.
But it was great.
It was good fun.
Thinking about what games we're going to play at our
If you want to
awards
actually
night.
see it, you can go and see it on my TikTok. The Deal or No Deal
Oh,
video
aye.
actually filmed it. It was really good. Good fun. So it was. I go and check that out. Very creative, custy. If you're needing fun stuff for parties, get
in touch with her.
Aye, get in touch with Custy. She'll probably come up with belters ideas.
It was brilliant. So last week you thought you were. I was going to say Billy Big and swear there, but
Boz isn't really a swear word, not
really
That's a cylinder. I mean, a
a cylinder.
shape.
So you challenged me to a quiz last week,
Yes.
and I
Oh,
obviously need to retaliate. Getting really on my nerves with that whistling today, by the way.
This is getting on my nerves. Just every day.
Well, get used to it, 'cause we're about to go to Germany for a few days, and I'll be stuck to your hip.
You'll be.
Right,
Anyway, go.
so
Let's see
I'm
your
going
quiz.
to quiz you today, Ravie Davie.
What about
Woman stuff.
women stuff like what?
All the woman stuff.
Keeping up with the Kardashians?
No, I'm not going to do that because, like, it won't be funny. It
Nah.
won't be funny. But because you're always right, then I expect nothing more than you to get every single one of these questions right.
Right.
So, you ready?
Aye.
You need a drink or anything before we start? We're taking our drinks. Means business. Okay, question number 1.
Okay.
What is a waterline?
A what?
By the way, I should say, did you just burp in that
No,
microphone?
I hope no.
I think you did because Curtis turned around and looked. So this is like woman, like things.
A water line.
Yeah. What is a waterline?
Fuck off. A water line. Is it? Like, I don't know. A water line for like your fake tan. That's like making it streaky and that.
How did you know that?
Because I'm just the smartest cunt ever.
You've looked up these questions before. You've been
question?
looking at the notepad.
What? No, I was looking at a notepad. Is that right?
Right,
Actually,
yeah.
Here we go.
Right. What is a kitten heel?
A kitten heel is a type of high heel.
Correct. Well done. What is an LBD?
Little black dress.
Oh, impressive.
You know that one for the
You're
end
doing
of
your-
song.
What?
It's going on in my LBD and my pom pom G. What is it?
I don't know.
It's
That.
the end of song. In my LBD.
I can't remember.
I don't know, but LBD was part of the culture.
Oh, so you remember that?
I remember
You- okay. What is a mammogram?
that. Look at that.
Curtis is nodding, he knows.
Is it something to do with the fanny?
Right, what about it though?
An X-ray or something like that? I don't know. Make sure like your junk's all gone. All right. Maybe your woman parts.
How did you know?
Shut up. Fuck off. Right, actually, I could imagine, because obviously there's all
God,
these
stop
like
doing the on actions.
grams and that, but like in hospitals and that, and then maps. So, like, you're at it, aren't you? I actually got it right, seriously. How many is that? 5 out of 5 or something?
You actually did pure well. What is an LVL? You don't fucking know everything, do you? Look at you. Never saw you look
an
so
LVL.
confused. You've got a pure blank look in your face.
An LVL. Sort of do Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton lipstick or something like that.
Well done.
Nah. You're full of shit. What you say?
What? But what about it though? What about Louis Vuitton?
It's like a lipstick or something.
Well
Or,
done.
leggings.
What?
Louis Vuitton leggings.
They would be fucking horrendous.
How?
Right. Is that what you're sticking with?
Aye, go for
It
it.
was something Louis Vuitton, but you've no cracked it.
Louis Vuitton lipstick. Louis Vuitton leotard. Your wrestling outfit.
Nah, right, moving on. What is balayage?
Balayage. 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 How can I get that in a sentence?
What is balayage?
Can you spell that?
Aye.
Go
Well, it
on.
doesn't matter how
Aye,
to
it
spell it,
does,
though. I
I
need to know what it is.
I need to see the
Don't
word.
try to
I
deflect.
need to see the word and see it and then picture where I've seen it before.
No.
Aye.
No, I didn't ask you all these questions, did I?
Yours was capital cities, for fuck's sake. Know what I mean? What else am I got to do?
So, in my opinion, this is how you spell it.
Your opinion.
Well, if it's my opinion, it means it's right.
Right.
Can't be wrong, can it?
Yeah, you can.
Right, Balayage. Is that right, Curtis? Do you have that up in your screen? They're always double checking. Right. What is balayage? Mr. Amor was right.
Balayage.
Balayage.
Balayage, was it? So.
Take a guess.
Is it something to do with like I don't know, it sounds like it's something to do something sounds like something Rihanna would say in a song.
Right.
What?
Right. Okay. Is that your final answer?
No, obviously that is no the fucking meaning of the word balayage. Did they say in the dictionary something that Rihanna would say
You're
in a
allowed to
song?
pass. It's fine.
No, I'm no. Balayage. Is it like it sound actually now that I'm there I think about it, it sounds like a vegetable.
Right. Okay.
But it's no. No, I mean like foliage, you know, it just sounds like a thing. I don't know, something to do with makeup.
Okay. Wrong. At the start, I was actually encouraging you when you were saying wrong answers. I was telling you they were right, but now we've hit a dead end here. So, right, last one.
Right, what's the last one?
What is Bayab?
Bayab. It's what when you're talking to your mate AB, right? And he's blind, so he can't read your text and needs to put it out for text to speech,
Yeah.
and it goes by ab instead of by AB.
Wrong.
Oh, close enough.
Okay, no, Bayab is nails.
Nail. That's what I said.
Yeah.
When you get your nails done.
Balayage is when you get your hair dried and they like drag, as far as I'm aware, I've never had my hair dyed in my life, but they like drag the root down.
Mm-hmm. Why did I get my hair dyed? Lovely wee blonde locks.
Who?
Me?
What do you mean?
She didn't know I had my hair dyed.
I've never had my hair dyed in my life.
Alright.
Neither of you though.
I know, obviously.
Your hair goes all different shades all throughout the year though.
People think I dye my hair in the summer. But I don't, I just sit in
It
the
does
sun.
look like you do sometimes because it's like so light.
Just called sunshine.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Your hair look-
sunshine. Thank you for rain.
Thank you for joy.
Thank you for pain.
But I know I think you got Little Black Dress and the rest of them were all wrong. So you'll know I was right.
Aye, that's woman stuff. That's who gives a fuck about that.
Exactly.
No,
No,
they're obviously on her fucking site. But come on, what's that? What's any of that stuff mean? You tell me all the answers,
right,
please.
okay. Waterline is eyeliner. With the streaky fake tan.
But
A
man,
wee waterline.
that's what I thought I was right.
So you got LBD, which is a Little Black Dress. Well done. LVL is a lash lift. A kitten heel is a wee tiny small high heels, so you did kind of
So I
get
got
that
that
right.
right.
No, because if that was me that answered that, you would have said you weren't specific enough. So you're not getting it.
Just talk about it.
A mammogram is a scan of your boobs. No,
I was close.
no, you were not.
How?
The way, even the actions you were
I
doing, I
said
was
your
like,
bi-
come on.
I said your woman bits. That's your woman bits. No, I mean, I know I suppose some guys have got them and all. Me included.
Moobs.
Aye.
So, well done. Actually just thought of this today before we came up here because I thought, no, I want to put him on the spot because I was panicking last week when I was getting that quiz.
Well, I thought I'd done better than expected.
Aye, 1 out of 9 or
2, I
something.
got 2. 3 actually, Waterline. I'm not accepting Waterline's wrong answer. Alright, because if you were to get a wee Waterline on your tan, you'd be like, that's a Waterline.
That's not the official waterline.
Prove it.
Okay, I'm not even going to argue with you.
See, because I'm right.
Okay. Right, well, guess what, guys? I've actually been watching more telly and David's been watching no telly. So I
I've been
think we can
playing Football
safely
Manager.
say I'm more committed to the podcast than what David is
I don't
because
think so.
I'm here to give you the reviews.
I bullied you into getting your TikTok up higher because I care more about the podcast, actually.
Because you're a pusher.
Nah, I'm up. Get up in your grill.
You're getting me a free holiday anyway, so it's fine.
It's not a free holiday, it's going to cost money. It's just not your money.
Listen, you're paying for me.
Aye,
Get all mathing that up, that's free to me. Come on.
fair.
Right, so I've been watching My Wife, My Abuser.
Aye, that's. I've been watching that for the last 10 years. In live action.
Doing
Okay.
what? Explain.
Shouting, screaming, scheming against me.
Against you.
Aye,
Why
scheming
have I been
against me.
doing that?
Because you want to see my downfall. That's why you're helping build me up
Aye.
to make the fall for Grace even better.
Right, so this is a really, really sad.
Remember that time you looked at the house and made me sit in a trampoline?
No, I didn't. So that just took me back. It just unlocked a chapter in my head there that time I came in for work and I don't know what happened, right? I've obviously come in, it's a good few years ago. I came in the house and started talking to you and left the front door open. And the two of us were standing talking for like 5 minutes. And then I'm like, fuck, I've left the door open. And then I went to go to shut the front door and I'd blown the water. And he was actually like screaming and banging the window. So I didn't lock you out, but one time I did lock Bo out by
I looked in
accident.
the motor. Till then.
He was actually terrified. He was like that banging against the window. Right, anyways, so this is a documentary that is on Netflix and there's only 2 episodes and it's about this guy Richard from England who has been with his wife for 20 years and basically has been getting abused over her for 20 years as well, which is so sad. The actual tears were streaming down my face that much when I turned around to go to sleep. The pillow was actually soaking because I was just lying greeting, like big tears streaming down my face. So basically, he has been going out with this woman. They've been married for so long, they've got 3 kids.
Whereabouts in England the
It might be Surrey, I can't remember. What does it matter?
Just what, I'm inquisitive.
Right, okay. Because I was thinking,
Maybe people on a podcast like I'm for, sorry.
I doubt it, but maybe.
Maybe.
So anyways.
Might know them.
What?
Might know them.
Put me off what I'm trying
Sorry,
to say here.
my bad.
Right, so she gets drunk quite a lot, and then I think either when she's drunk or she's sober, she's hitting him constantly to the point where she's actually smacking him with bottles and everything. And he doesn't ever want to go to the police or he doesn't want to leave her because he's worried that his kids are going to get taken off him. So he just sits back really and takes it until at one point she phones. No, actually what she was doing was after she'd been hitting him, she would then open the windows in the house and scream out the window, "Stop hitting me, Richard, stop hitting me," so that the neighbours would think that he was hitting her. And he thought to himself, I need to basically look after myself here. So he got cameras in the house to start videoing what she was doing to him to make sure that if it never happened, then he had the evidence to show that it wasn't him that was actually hitting her. And one night when she was drunk, she phoned one of his like best pals that he's been pals with for years, and she said, "Oh, Richard has been hitting me." And so the pal asked to speak to both of them separately. When he spoke to Richard's left the house and walked in the street and says to him, "Look, actually, this is actually what's really going on." And he said, "How long's that been going on for?" And they said about 20 years. This has been happening to him. So his pal ends up phoning the police and it all unfolds. It is the saddest thing I think I've ever like watched. It's really unbelievable. And she's doing the toilet on him and everything.
Oh,
Like what is wrong with people?
creep, man.
I know. And he actually, even when the police came out and jailed her, he actually still felt guilty because he was like, I actually know that she's a really nice person. She always goes on about the fact that things that used to happen to her when she was young. So she obviously has got all
That's
this.
trauma about it.
Aye, she's got all this unresolved issues for when she was wee. And then, but she took it out on him
I
and
get it,
completely
solved it. Don't
ruined.
pushing your husband, fuck's sake, know what I mean?
I don't think it was peeing.
Oh, fuck, that's even worse, man.
I know.
Have a shout. But no, seriously, that's fucking grim, man.
It's, you got to see, like, he was talking now in the documentary, and then you can see him back at the times where he's recording.
Well, I would never advocate for domestic violence, but if you were Richard, surely you would punch her fucking head in, man.
I know.
20 years, like, you need to, surely there's something in you that snaps and all, know what I mean? Like, how can you take, well, obviously, as I said, would never advocate for any of that, know what I mean? You should just go to the police, but as obviously for people that are suffering for domestic violence and that, it's maybe no as easy to do that. It doesn't, so I think it sort of shows how much control the guy's got as well, and how loving and caring a guy he is, that for 20 years he managed to put up with that and never actually snap or go create how much he loved these kids and stuff. Because if he did get him, end up battering her, he would be the bad guy that ends up getting the jail and stuff like that, obviously, when she try to accuse him of that. So it is mad that he'd managed to go through that long and never went to the police or never lifted his hand to her, never fell into her trap, basically, because that's what she wanted him to do.
Exactly.
So, well, and obviously, I don't think the guy's not going to fucking sue it, but you know what I mean? It is amazing, because I think there's many people that would be able to get, like, anybody that would be able to
hold it
get
together
hit, hit that long and be able to take it, men or women. Not
I know. See, in the videos as well, like, on the videos, it shows everything. They show pretty graphic stuff. And all the Waynes are just standing there, just watching. And she's like whacking right into the guy.
In front of the Waynes, and
Aye.
Oh, fuck.
And see as well,
No, but the Waynes never going, because obviously it's happening for 20. What age were the Waynes?
the Waynes were wee. I think the oldest one was probably about 6. And she kept saying, Richard, one of the points when he's talking to the camera, says that there was the wee lassie was the oldest one. And the mum kept saying to her, like, tell daddy you don't want him to be here. Tell him. And the wee lassie was just standing there saying nothing, but then Richard got the wee lassie herself and says, when mummy is saying to you that you have to say to me to go away, just say you want daddy to go away, because it'll make everything easier. So the next time it happened and she told the wee lassie to say, tell daddy you don't want him here, the wee lassie said, I don't want you here. And the ma was gone, see, I told you. And he said then the ma's basically not been looking, and the wee lassie looked at Richard and winked as if to say, I've done what you've told me to do.
Oh,
and I'm like, that is actually so sad. I think it makes it worse when you hear it's a guy, because you just, like, normally all these situations are really, it's always normally in reverse, and it's just any situation like that is horrible. But
obviously it's a bit because it's no.
It's something you never ever
It's
hear
out the
about.
norm, obviously. But I know it's heartbreaking, because obviously he's saying to the lassie as well, because if she's hitting him, isn't it? She might end up hitting the Wayne if the Wayne doesn't do it. She's taking it as well.
So his best pal says to him, like, you'll no think that this is the best right now, but in years to come, you'll be so thankful that all of this, like, this got sorted out, because your life isn't, you're not living your life that way. So I was rolling and greeting. I'll tell you another thing that I was nearly rolling and greeting about last night is the old man, 74 years old in Edinburgh, that has been for the weekend, what happened to him. So I can't believe that happened. I don't know if some people will have seen, there's a video circling about of what a group of boys walking down the road in Edinburgh at the weekend.
And they pick up a severed head thinking it's a Halloween decoration and then drop it. And then another guy who obviously doesn't realise it's a severed head yet goes there and starts trying to like teabag it and stuff like that and like, squatting at it. Obviously, without trying to make a laugh and a joke about it, see that like, this sounds like see that situation. See if I was the big idiot that like squatted on it, right? I'm the idiot that would have like tried to like think there was a Halloween decoration. I'd have tried to jump on it and I'd end up like falling on my arse or something like that, man, and busting my head open or something like that, man. It'd have been end up being.
It's such a weird situation.
Aye, that's crazy. And people are saying that the guy got hit with a bus and all that. No, I mean, how is if he's been hit with a bus? Does he end up
And then
in the middle of the street?
You think you would have saw like blood or stuff or something? It's just horrendous, and it's actually so sad. I saw it on TikTok last night. It was a video for news in Edinburgh, and he said the guy was 74 years old, and it's actually so horrific.
It's grim, man.
So I have been greeting a lot in the past week.
Usually me's greeting all the time.
I know, I'm normally the one that doesn't really. I just
Heart of stone.
show no emotion. So I've actually last night started watching Inside Berlin and burst out laughing when the clips come up on BBC and Big 50 come on it, and I thought, is he on something else?
Aye, he actually interviewed me for it as well, just obviously because I had went up to see Big 50 for the podcast and we've done stuff like that as well, but I don't think I quite make the cut. I don't think getting into Berlin for my podcast with your mate quite beats some of the hard hitting riveting stuff they've got on there. Aye.
See when they so I was only on episode 1 and they were saying that years ago, I can't remember what year it is before you start challenging me on specifics, they all done a, what do you say it, like a
dirty protest.
Aye. And they stood up in the roof in Berlin for days.
In Berlin is the most backwards prison ever, I think. They used to do like slop outs in most prisons, like that's basically where you would like shit in a bucket, and then at the weekend these would all fling your buckets out into like somewhere, and that was called the slop out. But Berlin were like the last jail ever to like get rid of that, and they were still doing that, I think, in the 2000s and stuff like that in there.
That's what it says,
it was heavy backwards, heavy. They used to you'd get like boxers, like pants, getting like guys have all worn and stuff like that. That the previous people would have got cleaned, I'd imagine, but still,
I would not last 10 minutes in jail. I love watching all the programmes.
You know what, you could do a wee 2-week remand in Fanny Hall, not like you up in Cornwall.
No. I'd be like, oh, my allergies. I can't. Don't touch me, my skin's so sensitive. I would be out in hives. Like,
Black to other prisoners, no, I'm allergic to cats.
But that's what I was saying on the first episode in that Inside Berlin last night, was that because basically they didn't have actual toilets in some of the cells at this point, they had to like scoop their toilet out and then they would just launch them out the window. And then the people,
that's what it was called.
And then the new people that came into the jail, it was their job to go and pick it up. It's horrific, isn't it?
Aye. Partly what Berlin's getting told on and they're making a new support
that's
jail.
What they were talking about, but I was only on episode 1. But I thought, God, that's just super jail.
Big jail. That's...
I didn't really see when you drive by Berlin. I thought it was just one building, but it's actually like
halls, A hall, B hall, C hall, D hall.
Aye, so I didn't realise there was like 4 in a row.
D hall's the one that 50 was in, the privileged cell. But I also think there's the beasts in the other wing there. It used to be E hall, but I think I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Aye, so
I had enough pals that have been in, but to know bits and bobs. You know what I mean?
So I've got to watch the rest of that.
When was it on?
No, it's on BBC.
It was just
all
the
they're all on it. I don't know if there's any more to come on. It was Amanda, a woman in my work last week, said she was talking about it, and I thought, I'm going to go and watch that, but I didn't know 50 was on it.
Aye, big fan.
Aye, so he's doing really well, isn't he?
Aye, he's smashing it, man. What else has he been doing? He's what? In fact, cause of 50 been in contact. The Swedish national television are going to be coming there and interviewing both me and 50 off the back here. Interviews for STV. Basically, Sweden are doing a documentary or a news channel thing about Scotland used to be the European capital. Glasgow used to be the European capital of murder, and it's now not anymore, and they want to like, do a story about it, and they're interviewing me and Big 5-0 and the wrestling school and that. So that's the next thing that both of us are up to, I suppose.
I know,
Well,
it's
no next
brilliant,
thing up to. We've actually
It's
got a few things
exciting.
coming up.
And they're coming out here next week,
Next week, next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
and they'll be in the wrestling
Wrestling school and
classes.
stuff like that. Aye, so that'll be good.
Something different, isn't it?
I definitely end up wrestling in Sweden soon, hopefully.
Anything to get yourself over.
Definitely, obviously, you know what, man. That's why I done the Prince Nassim at the boxing. Not it's doing that when I was outside doing the punch bag, man. One guy came up and he's like, man, see your flip, mate, wee man. I don't think they bastards out there appreciate it, man. I was up half my feet, no, like, yeah, that's on you go. I was athletic as fuck.
Oh, God. I just think attention seeker.
Nah, I don't. Well, you should give me my attention and I'm going to seek it.
There's no enough attention in the world for you.
True. We can try and get it. We'll try, we'll see.
I know. You will be.
Speaking of attention, Georgia on TikTok, hit 10,000 followers finally after
About time.
65 years of grafting. Know what I mean? Posting TikToks before TikTok was invented. No, I'm kidding on. But she's not really been smashing it, so she has been keeping consistent. I told her, especially for doing the podcast together, she needs to keep consistent on TikTok so that people can keep up to date with what we're doing. And she has done that. She's smashed it. We've got 10,000 followers now on our social media, which means she can go in the creator fund. So big baller there will soon be a full-time social media
I've made
content
$3. I've made $3 in the last few days.
That's a good start. No, I mean, $3 is $3. No, I mean, well, put it this way: before you made that $3, how much money were you making on your videos?
Nothing.
Nothing, exactly. So
Sweet fuck all.
sweet fuck all. So now you start racking in the $3, and all the $3 will add up, and before you know it, you'll be able to buy another Range Rover.
I thought you got to say another wrestling ring. I don't want another
I
wrestling
mean, we
ring.
could always buy another wrestling ring. That's always on the horizon.
Yeah.
But with that being said, speaking of buying stuff, I'm going to take Georgia on holiday because she hit 10k. So if there's anybody with any recommendations where you go in December, I know obviously there's obviously ones like Tenerife, Fuerteventura, Gran Canaria and all that, but they're quite expensive because people, the airports and travel makers have clicked on away. Everybody goes there because it's warm. So places that are nearly $1,500 each would be preferable, but I'm all resigning myself that I'm going to end up needing to just take it to Tenerife for it. So suggestions would be great, but if no, Tenerife is.
Yeah. Hopefully it's Tenerife. You love it when you're there.
It's a good place to go, but also we've been about 17 times in the last 3 years.
Let's be honest, we've been to a couple of different new places this year, so go to one place that's the same won't hurt.
Fair enough.
Oh, shut
We've
you
got a
up.
new place this weekend. This week.
Yes, we are. We've got to Germany.
Was that you? Did you mean that wee segue?
Yeah, I did.
Fair play. You can go there, didn't you, Curtis?
It's like that.
Man,
Right in a cat
like a
flap.
rolling tide.
Whoa. Right in the cat flap.
Cheeky.
Why? See, tell the podcasters, tell the listeners what was the segment you wanted to do tonight.
I wanted me and Georgia to say things that we thought were sexy about each other, but the other one wouldn't think that it's sexy. And Georgia said no because I said the thing I think is sexy is when she puts her hands down her trousers and starts scratching. No, obviously the place where I thought the mammogram was, not even little legs and stuff like that, because she's got legs in on that. Not I mean, I'm like, she could scratch my itch.
Curtis is like, I need to leave the room for that segment.
That
so
was vetoed. I was told swiftly, no.
I was like, we can't do that. My mum listens to this.
But you're not think I'm not even going to go into that. Do you think you're the Virgin Mary or something, for fuck's sake?
Right, anyways, we're going to Germany this week because David's wrestling there. I'm dead proud of you.
Right, this will be, since this time last year, this will now be my 4th country I've wrestled in Europe. This will be my 10th country I've actually wrestled in. Oh, and if you had Scotland, England, Ireland, Wales, Northern Ireland, Belgium, France, Italy, and Gelton up. I'm 1/2. Sorry, my bad.
Aye, you've done really well though.
No, that's good, isn't it?
It's just taking me to all these different new places, and I'm here for it.
Are you loving it?
Yeah, just getting to see different
Leipzig, we
places.
got
Good.
it. Leipzig.
But it's no. I wouldn't say it's very much like a holiday. It's very full on.
It's very
Obviously,
this,
it's work.
this.
It's work.
And then you
type
better
thing.
play.
No, there's not even really. Like quite a lot of time, it's kind of on a train, on a bus, in a taxi. Like, but anyway, it's fine because I'm still getting to go.
Exactly.
So we're flying into Berlin,
Right.
heading to Leipzig, and then got to Munich, and then coming home.
No. We're wrestling in Leipzig in between.
Aye.
Not you made it. We just got to Munich. Like, we're just going from Berlin to Leipzig to Munich. Going from
So
Berlin to Leipzig to wrestle.
Yeah.
And then to Munich to go home.
I'm Munich to go home. So I'm looking forward to it.
Should be good. I'm buzzing. Don't know who I'm wrestling. All I know is where I'm wrestling.
It's for Joe Hendry's show.
Or disco wrestling. Aye, so it should be good. Some great wrestlers in Germany. Obviously, I'm going to go in there and give it my all, leave it all out there so that hopefully I get brought back to Germany.
That'd be amazing. Right, okay, so I've covered everything I've got, and we've got some time. So David,
I had a wee quiz then, and so that's why Georgia's went away and scrambled for her quiz, to be fair, because I was like, oh, if we've got enough time.
he's just wanting to grab a moment to make me.
I just
look even more
definitely
stupid.
get a match. I've just definitely got a match in Germany now, know what I mean? Just because it's not been, it wasn't 100% confirmed, but it kind of was, so it's, we just get a wee message about it
Are
there.
you
So
wrestling?
I've not been told my match, but I'm in a match, so yes. Love that. Love that for me.
Right, let's hear it then.
But is it? Aye. So last week we done
Curtis, I think I might need a honour with this.
Last week we done. If you want to join on, you can, Curtis, right? Last week we done capital cities. This time, because George was actually really good at this time, because me and George we are what you would say foodies, even though she's picky. We still go to these countries, and usually I'll eat whatever their national dish is. So let's see how.
So is this a quiz of a fussy eater?
No, it's
Are you about to steal that one for
no,
Caden or
it's
no?
for the national dish. It's for the national dish of the countries.
Right, okay.
So we're starting off nice and easy. Scotland.
Haggis.
Yes. Ding, 1 point. Right, this next one, I was told they don't have a singular national dish, but they've got 4 different dishes that could be considered. So you get a point for each one, and if you get all 4 of them, you get a bonus point, right? So this is
Oh.
England.
England?
Aye.
Mine's got to be fish and chips.
Right, aye, use that one.
Toad in the hole?
No.
Oh, I would have said that.
Nah.
What about the beef Wellington?
Nope. But it's no far. Something beef and something. Think about a Sunday.
Roast.
Beef roast?
Beef roast.
Is that?
Roast beef and what else would you would go with?
Mashed potatoes.
English, more English.
Yorkshire pudding.
Yep, aye.
I would say.
There's one that was invented in England, but it's you wouldn't see it as an English dish. But it was actually originated in Glasgow, but it's seen as a very British English thing that they have. And then the other one, it's like a worldwide English thing that gets eaten.
Bangers and mash.
No.
Wow.
What is it?
I'll give you, so the first one is chicken tikka masala.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's British.
Really?
Yeah, it's British.
England, because it was actually created in Scotland or at Glasgow, but it's more an English
Alright.
thing.
That's
And
because all
then
Scottish people love chicken curries
The
instead.
next one, I can't believe none of you got this. A full English breakfast, and I
Really?
I eat that everywhere I go, George.
I know.
That-
See, to be fair, when you said Scotland at first thing it came to me was like fry-ups, then I was like, no, it's definitely haggis.
Right, next, Ireland.
Potatoes.
It's in the name. No. No, neither.
In the name.
Aye, so there's got Ireland. There's got Ireland in the name. Well, no island, but something.
Are you talking about just food?
Aye, the national dish.
The national dish? Ireland?
No idea.
I'm going to kick myself when you say it. I don't know.
Irish stew.
Oh, really?
So it's doing this. Next, Welsh. He's got actually heavy hard now to be filming. Got lie, man.
Welsh.
These are I don't even know what half of these things are.
like a dragon or something like that.
It could be, to be fair, a Welsh call.
No, I've never heard of that.
Nah, never heard it.
Amsterdam, Holland.
Got to say big doobie or something like
Yeah, I
that.
know, that's what I was thinking as well.
No, it's
Amsterdam.
Stampot.
Oh, well, we get a waffle thing for there.
Aye.
Is that strip waffle? I would have said
Strip
something.
waffle.
Something like that would be class.
France.
Snails, escargot.
No, it's isn't it? We drink.
Scallops.
Nope. Pot à fouet.
These are bam nuts up.
No, it's a lot of shit. To be fair. Right, next one. This one's fucking. So the next one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things they consider a national dish because they don't have a singular one. America.
Oh,
Burgers.
1, ding, ding, ding.
hot dogs,
Hot dogs 2.
Chicken legs, like turkey legs.
No.
steak.
Nope.
Oh,
Well, no steak.
Corn dogs.
So you said something that this is under, but it's the one big thing that all these things can fall under.
barbecue.
Aye, right, 3.
French fries.
No.
Waffles.
Nope. Waffles. Totally.
Fried chicken.
Fried foods, I'll give you that. No,
Fried foods.
What else is there?
There is Tex-Mex, so that's like your
Oh, like your nacho
your
Mexican
nachos,
type
your,
of stuff.
your American Mexican food.
Okay.
Milkshakes,
Right.
a key lime pie,
Oh,
and then this one. I think
You tried that before?
This one's
Is
a
it
lot
nice?
of shit,
Nice.
to be fair. A pizza. That's Italian. Fucking.
Yeah.
origin wise, Italy, 100%.
Aye, definitely.
Yeah. Right,
I
one
just
there.
realised actually for this I didn't ask you Italy, and we've been in Italy for the thing last week.
Oh, because you're just trying to make it difficult, you know?
Fair. Iceland.
Oh, I don't know, because other food was all weird.
Supermarket. Don't know.
Without trying to offend anybody, man, the food in Iceland was fucking rotten. The actual the national delicacies, not. Theirs was Hikaru, fermented shark.
Ugh.
No, not for
Right,
me.
we'll end it on there. You get anything else you want to cover?
There's turkey.
No more.
Right, that was
Kebab.
kebab. He's right. Spain. Nice one.
Come on.
Paella.
Paella.
Belgium.
What is it? Chocolate?
Muscle chips.
Muscle
It's
chips.
called mule frites. Muscle chips. Thailand. Pad Thai. Morocco. Couscous.
Oh, I would have said falafel.
That's couscous. That's when it was invented.
Mm.
Jamaica. Ackee and saltfish.
I don't even remember seeing that in Jamaica, do you?
Yeah, I do remember them talking about it all the time. Jerk
'Cause
chicken.
you
as I
eating
said
the
to you.
jerk chicken.
And then Georgia is khachapuri.
Nice.
Khachapuri.
Okay, well, I've covered everything. What about you?
That was shite, wasn't it, to be fair? You win some, you lost some. I mean, fuck it. You could have probably tuned out that, but you probably not even made it to this part now because you've tuned out the absolute shitey wee quiz I had. But fuck it, man. Sometimes you need to fling shite at the wall. Some of it will stick and some of it will fucking fall down on the carpet and you need to clean your carpet up. Probably if you're flinging shite at the walls, you should clean your wall and all after it. But if you're flinging it at the wall, you probably get something up, but you know what I mean? So you're not going to actually clean up after you.
Right, anyway, on that note, what we'll do is we'll just end it here. So thanks everybody for watching and for listening. We'll be back next week. Bye.
And when you listen to this, it'll be 8 days to the Gavaniversary. So get your tickets now for the 2-day event in Govan. Absolute belter. Night 1 at Fairfield Club, night 2 at Park Villa Hub. Georgia's raging with me, but I don't care because I've got tickets to sell and arses to put in seats. So get them now on www.eventbrite.co.uk or for the podcast listeners there, message Georgia because she deals with the handheld tickets and she loves it. She loves it. So message her, ask for tickets, and we'll see you there. And that's know what's happening, troops. I'm not allowed to say that at the end of the podcast. So see you after.
Bye.
Cheerio.